This is USMLE QA, USMLE material presented in a question and answer format, structured similar to the first aid for the USMLE Step 1 book.
Question: what is the predominant function of intermediate filaments? Answer: the predominant function of intermediate filaments is to maintain cell structure. Question: can you provide examples of intermediate filaments? Answer: examples of intermediate filaments include Vimentin, desmin, cytokeratin, lamins, glial fibrillary acidic protein, and neurofilaments. Question: what are intermediate filaments made of? Answer: intermediate filaments are made of a variety of proteins, including keratins, Vimentin, desmin, lamin, and neurofilaments. Question: what is the role of intermediate filaments in maintaining cell structure? Answer: intermediate filaments help to provide mechanical strength and stability to cells, allowing them to resist tension and maintain their shape. They also play a role in cell division and movement, as well as in the organization of the cytoskeleton. Question: how do intermediate filaments differ from microfilaments and microtubules? Answer: intermediate filaments are thicker and stronger than microfilaments, which are made of actin and are involved in cell movement. Microtubules, on the other hand, are made of tubulin and are responsible for cell division and maintenance of cell shape. Question: can you give an example of a specific intermediate filament protein? Answer: one example of an intermediate filament protein is Vimentin. Vimentin is a type 3 intermediate filament protein that is present in mesenchymal cells, such as fibroblasts and smooth muscle cells. Question: how does the structure of intermediate filament proteins contribute to their function? Answer: the structure of intermediate filament proteins is characterized by a central rod domain composed of alpha helical coiled coils. These coiled coils form a stable, helical structure that gives intermediate filaments their strength and resistance to tension. The N and C terminal domains of intermediate filament proteins interact with the plasma membrane, cytoskeleton, and other intermediate filaments. This interaction contributes to their function in maintaining the cell structure. Question: are intermediate filaments present in all types of cells? Answer: intermediate filaments are present in most types of cells, including epithelial, mesenchymal, and neural cells. However, their composition and structure can vary depending on the cell type. For example, epithelial cells typically have high levels of cytokeratin intermediate filaments, while neural cells have high levels of neurofilaments. Question: how does the alteration of intermediate filament proteins affect the cell? Answer: alterations in the expression or structure of intermediate filament proteins can lead to a variety of cellular defects, including loss of mechanical stability and increased vulnerability to mechanical stress. This can lead to abnormal cell shape and migration, as well as an increased risk of cell death. Question: are intermediate filaments only found in eukaryotic cells? Answer: intermediate filaments are found exclusively in eukaryotic cells. Eukaryotic cells have a more complex internal structure, and intermediate filaments play an important role in maintaining the organization and stability of this structure. Question: are there any diseases caused by mutations in intermediate filament proteins? Answer: yes, there are several diseases caused by mutations in intermediate filament proteins. For example, mutations in lamin A, a component of the nuclear lamin intermediate filament network, can cause a group of inherited diseases known as laminopathies. These diseases are characterized by muscle weakness, heart defects, and a higher risk of certain cancers. Similarly, mutations in cytokeratin intermediate filament proteins can lead to skin disorders, such as epidermolysis bullosa and ichthyosis.
Thank you for watching our Q&A format video. We hope this helped you learn, review, and retain knowledge needed for the USMLEs. For more information on this topic, check out the link in the description. Now, if you want to take your USMLE prep to the next level, be sure to check out all our courses, which are structured to follow along with the first aid for the USMLE Step 1 book. You can find us at usmleqa.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe.